I'm loving the Mass Comm course at Curtin. It's just got so much to offer. There's a lot of choice.
I think the most enjoyable thing about my Mass Comm degree was the chance to work with such great equipment, such great tutors, and a vast array of knowledge and specialization from a lot of the lecturers as well.
Just loving the practicality and the flexibility of the course.
I think the best thing about the Mass Comm degree is just how practical it is. I've been out there shooting on film, I've been interviewing people, calling them up, writing for a paper. It's just one of the most amazing things about the course.
It's just really a cohesive environment that helped me learn even though I'm not from Australia. Basically, the Mass Comm degree is in 4 parts. We have common core units for the first years, which gives us a taste of the various streams. Then we pick our 2 main streams. The first stream is either from journalism, corporate screen production, or web media. The second stream can be from one of those, or an area of study from a wide range of choices. Finally, we have the space for electives, either from our streams or from something completely different.
The streams that I chose were journalism and public relations, and that's because I love writing, I love dealing with people, and I wanted to choose an industry where I would be able to use those skills. I love journalism here. It's given me so many options. We've had the option between print, radio, TV, online. It's been really varied, and I've gotten so much out of it.
I did web media and visual communication. I did web because it was just emerging at the time. I thought it was a great thing to get into, get ahead of the pack, so to speak. Visual communication was, I've always been interested in advertising and really interested in the creative process too. The combination was great for me. It was the analytical side of internet design and theory was completely complemented by the contrast of the creative side of advertising and the visual communication. I learnt it helped my design skills too for working on the internet, which was just brilliant at the time.
When I was a Mass Comm student, my streams were web media and public relations. Now that I've graduated, I feel that those streams have really helped me get into the role that I'm now. My lecturers were very nurturing. There was a lot of work experience-based projects and opportunities, and that's how I got where I am today. Flexibility was very important for me. When I left school, I was really unsure about what area I wanted to get into. I felt that communications was something that was particularly interesting to me, but the Mass Comm course offered me the flexibility to be able to choose different streams in terms of public relations or marketing or internet-based applications.
The 2 streams I chose are journalism and public relations, and I really enjoy them because of the variety of things that I get to do. I get to do print, radio, TV and online news reporting, and I just think that's really interesting, gives me a bit of a head start. I think the Mass Comm degree is a really good thing to take into the workforce because I'm going to have a whole range of experience that I can draw from. There's TV news, radio news, I'll be able to write media releases for public relations and that kind of thing as well. Just think overall it's just a really good, nice variety of things to be able to do.
The chance to study abroad really opened my horizons because in Singapore we're pretty much, well, I'm from Singapore, so we're pretty much, our education system is streamlined and, you cut out all the little frills. So here, you get a chance to actually use a camera and, go into the environment and talk to journos who are in the industry itself. So I think that's a lot of difference for me.
I studied corporate screen production with public relations. Those 2 topics are quite different, but at the same time they're very complementary. So I'm learning how to communicate through a range of different forms. So with corporate screen production, we're learning a lot of the visual and sound aspects of communication, which are very important to businesses nowadays. So it's a very growing field. And with public relations, I'm learning how to write, how to speak.
I study corporate screen production and journalism, and I really enjoy it because I get the creative side and then I get the discipline in journalism, and that applies really well for questioning and making videos that really communicate effectively. In corporate screen production, we get the opportunity to work with real clients and produce a video that's actually used in the real world, and that can develop with further work, but just that opportunity to really develop something in the real world is invaluable.
Coming out of uni, I was so well equipped for my job here at Mix 94.5. I mean, working with virtual communities and cyber analytics and the legal stuff that's required behind producing a commercial website, I was well and truly set up, and it proved the masterstroke for me.
The facilities here are fantastic. I actually went around to other campuses before choosing Curtin, and I was just blown away by the facilities here. I know that sounds a little bit crass maybe, but really the standard is really high, so it makes life much easier as a student.
It's important to have a different range of skills in my current role. I work with a very diverse range of people, and my mass comm degree helped me to get those skills.
The mass comm industry is really, it is about multi-skilling now, isn't it? It's, you gotta be able to shoot your footage, you gotta be able to sort of be a journalist in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. So it's given me a lot of skills in that aspect, and technically, as well as allows me to think on the fly, and you got to write a story and script it, and there's a lot of different skills that you have to learn and not just one skill.